I want to take another look at the one Soho product. I think it's the EUVI 304. I want to like zoom this up. I put this in the inverted mode and then I went to my filtered area. I'm just wondering, you know, are these lines normal to be seeing? And is this normal too? Look, this is where the cubes are on the EUVI. This is the bottom part of it. So I'm just wondering, you know, what it is that is behind there. I wouldn't think that these would show up like this and then like this and then have these little things there like windows or something. And look how fine these are. It really looks like and so you can see right here too, and I put this image in the inverted mode with a program that I had, and then I just went to my filter to see if I could see anything else on here surrounding the sun. It really looks like something, a big complex thing of attachments or something. And this is the bottom part of it, okay? So look how this we have this this is like a Chevrolet symbol or something, I guess. I don't know. Why is that showing up in this photo in the inverted mode? That's rather odd. It really is rather odd if you ask me, for that symbol itself to show up. And again, I think it was the EUVI 304, and I put it in the inverted mode, and then I just started using some filtering to see if I could bring anything out underneath here. These are little ships under there, and this looks like a great big old complex thing, like a compound or space station or something. I want to go to the next photo that I have, if it will let me pull it up. I hope it does. I really hope it does. If I can pull up the next photo. It may not, and then it may. If I could do that, wonder if it'll. I want to look at another EUVI 304 up here at the top. I want you all to look at this. This is the one that had the blocks all around it, the cubes. If I can let's zoom this up. It really looks, I know it's like kind of hard to see, but it really does look like there's something up there, like big long ships or something. This literally looks like big long ships. And I did take a photo of the sun. It's been a couple of weeks ago, and there was a structure like this in the middle of the sun that I took. It really does look like this structure that was in the middle of the sun. Look at this. This is the inverted mode, and all I did was this right here. If you go to stereo ahead on the NASA.gov, the ISWA website, this image is going to appear red with like a black background, and these right here are going to appear like a darker red or something. But yeah, look at this. These do look like the image that is in the middle of the sun photo that I took, and I'm going to include that in this video right here. And I'm sorry I have to do or record the screen, but this is the next best thing to a live video because I'm just trying to gather data. Look at this, the structure. I really would like to know what's going on. This should not appear like this. And these things in there, there's too many variations and stuff. This shapes right here, this is yeah. I really don't know what's going on. I know that there is a lot of cloaking going on. Look, there's like a perfect square right here, and you can almost see like a square inside here. I know that there is a lot of cloaking going on to keep us from seeing what we need to see. Yeah, this is pretty interesting. It does look like some type of a long ship. It's like a big old connected station that surrounds this sun up there. Where is my cursor? Okay, here's the cursor. All right, and I do believe that these right here are the smaller ships also. And I know there's some pixelation, but it shouldn't be pixelated this much to bring this. This could be, they could probably travel if, you know, if you like ever see movies where there's like space stations and how they're all interconnected, and you could just travel all over like underground labyrinths or whatever you want to call it. This is what it reminds me of right here. And I am going to have to get that image of the sun that I took that looked like it had this shape or something quite similar to it in here. Look how this comes down in this area, and this is right here is its own unique area right here too. I need to use this because you can't see my finger since this is a record the screen. Look at that. What is going on is what I want to know. What's going on here? Yeah, and again, I just inverted the picture, and these are the images that came out. It's like this. So we got these lines going this way, vertical like, and then we got some horizontal ones going this way. But I hope you please have an open mind when you look at this. Yeah. I haven't really looked too much inside of here to see if I can see anything. But this looks like something to me. It really does. It's not random pixelations or anything like that. I don't think it is at all. I really don't. There's something here. There's something to this. This is about as big as I can get this right here, but yeah, I'm going to find this sun picture and see. Now see, these two shapes are almost identical, and this is what leads me to believe that these are like big long ships or something. It really does. It's very, very interesting. Okay, I want you to look at this picture of what's inside the sun that I shared. Now here it is a little bit lighter, but it is the same structure that is found on top of the EUVI 304, the one that has all the cubes surrounding it. Look like there's something mechanical inside here. I'm going to show you the darker picture now. Okay, now look at this picture right here. This is the same shape that shows up on the EUVI 304, the same type of structure that's showing at the top of the sun. That's like some great big long ships or something, battleships maybe. I don't know what's surrounding it. I'm going to be honest, but I feel these are great big long ships that surround the sun. This was a picture of the sun that I actually took, and I just kept using the filtering, and I don't even know how I got to this picture. I promise you I don't. But we're going to go back and look at the I'm not supposed to be letting that Movie Maker Pro show up. We're going to go back and look at the original one off the EUVI 304 that I had inverted that's surrounding the sun. Let me stop this right here. Now this is the same shape that is shown This. Okay. This is as bad as good as I can do with this. Right here. Here you can see the ship down here that I took in the image of the sun. Right there, it was literally in the center of the sun. Don't ask me how I even got that far. I couldn't even tell you. I took a picture of the sun one day, and this was somehow in the center of it after I did some whatever editing. It's practically identical to these ships up here. So, and you know what? This is pretty big. These are pretty big, okay? So I'd like to know what's going on. I really would. What is going on? You can see the similarities. These big long pipes. Let me see if I can enlarge this. Pipes, tubes, whatever you want to call them in this image right here. And I shared this on the Facebook, and I also shared this on my YouTube, I'm pretty sure. But I find it, look how this is like that. Isn't that neat? But I just find this quite interesting that after inverting this EUVI, a 304, this comes out. And of course I kind of thought that since these were long, even when it was in the red mode, that they were like ships. And that's really what they look like to me. They really do. They look like ships. And so the question is, whose are they? What are they doing? And what do they have to do with this sun? Is the sun what we have been told it is? Or is it indeed a portal for other ships to come through? Is it like an in and out station for extraterrestrials? Only time's going to tell. But I'm beginning to believe that yes, there are UFOs that fly in and out of the sun, because the sun is not this big old massive ball of fire and that's all it is, and emits solar flares and stuff. There are indeed UFOs, both big UFOs and small UFOs, all different types of UFOs that fly all around this sun of ours. In and out, they disappear. We don't know where they go. They're probably refueling or something. Or just think, what if on the other side of this sun, the side that we don't see, which is the backside, underneath these so-called flames, what if there's a whole new world and they're not telling us about it? What if that? You know something? We are not alone. We are not alone. This is not normal by any stretch of the imagination, and you cannot dismiss this as to pixelations or whatever. I am sorry, I'm not buying it. I've got something to back it up right there. What are the chances of this being quite similar to these? What are the chances of it? Yeah. Coincidental? I don't think so. I think it's synchronicity. That's what it is. We are not alone, okay? I just want to get that message out. We are not alone. It's November the 16th of 2019, 8:37 p.m.